Is yours detached? It's
It's attached.
you're talking about the garage.
Oh, it's just the
The
garage part of
bungalow
it?
is detached.
Yeah.
Not your emotions.
Ryan. Okay.
This is my going in.
Anybody know what's next? Let's look at the checklist.
Realtor bonus.
We don't have one, but if you had one, that's where you put it.
Rider B.
Rider B. Guess what? From here on out, all you're doing is saying yes to all of these things. You're not even really going to type in any of these. So you go to Rider B, you click yes, you say yes. Okay, that's why this is called a checklist. So what's next? Affiliated business disclosure. Is that what's next on here? No, we have the PSA. That's not us. Double down, no. Affiliated business disclosure. Houston, Dallas, San Antonio. Guess what you do?
Click yes.
You go down here and you click yes. That's easy,
It's not that bad.
right?
Wait till you print it.
Okay, what's next?
Yeah, and actually get through it.
Rider B, PSA, affiliated, supplement master disclosures, taxes. Click on yes. Change it to yes. Save.
So we're doing all this while the guest is here with us, right?
I would recommend telling them to go to lunch,
Gotcha.
especially with everyone in this room, and this is the first time you're running through it.
Yeah, that's
It's
nice.
gonna, you can do it in front of them because it's actually not a lot,
Yeah.
but you're gonna be like, did I click on the right thing? Should I call Phil? I don't know. Don't freak out in front of the guest.
Yeah. Just be like, hey, about 30 minutes for me to get this
Yeah,
started.
or
You
go
guys
back
have-
and look at the home,
Yeah.
go back and look at your home site. Here's $20, go to lunch, whatever you wanna do. Go grab me a coffee.
Yeah.
We're gonna dive into this, it's gonna take about an hour, so go grab me a coffee. Whatever you wanna do.
I'm getting there, order me a pizza.
Yeah. So master disclosure, yes. Now make sure that this information matches up with your homeowners association dues and things of that nature. Utility disclosure, guess what you do on this one?
Yes.
You're getting the hang of this.
C.
We're about halfway down on the checklist page. We did utility, we do insulation. It's a lot more fun if you have an actual mouse. My fingers get tired when we do this here. Okay, addendum for national and man-made products. Is everyone getting the hang of this? That it's really not intimidating at all to type an agreement?
Yeah,
But you
no.
have gotten through this by yourself with just the checklist,
Yes.
probably.
So let's say by chance we end up screwing this up some way somehow, and we turn it in and stuff.
$250.
The first one is free.
Gotcha.
Like your neighborhood deal. So again, just going through stone, backsplash, tile, all this stuff. So this is all on here. Just letting you know what all you need to do. So Wi-Fi and Amazon, we are single, family, attached. Do not schedule your appointment yet. Everybody good on that? Because we don't know if they have internet yet. Energy addendum. Guess what you click here? Yes, and save. Addendum for sale of other property. Unless it's a contingency, you don't have to worry about that. In this case, I did write it FHA, so we're gonna click on FHA. We click the word, or the letters of FHA. It's single family attached, that auto-populated. And here you're actually making a decision for them, inspection choice. I would always say, I choose to have the home inspected. Because you can't uncheck that later. If they declared that they choose not to have it, and then they're like, I want to have an inspection, like, you have a purchase agreement with us that says you're not getting one. They can choose not to have it and elect not to later, or just do that for them. Okay? And that was covered one. That's the one that shows up and says caution, 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 caution. It's only on FHA loans. And
How's it go?
Caution, 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 caution. It actually says it all the way along.
I think that's where you're going there.
Yep. Okay, so amendment regarding title company change. That's if you were under agreement, under North American, and now have gone to Cal. Once they fix this stuff, you won't have to worry about that one. FHA VA addendum to proceed. Yes, it does again. This agreement just happens to be. Okay, warranty procedures. Yep. How we doing on the checklist? Has anyone looked lately?
Yep, privacy policy.
And if you remember on the privacy policy, when I printed it out and reviewed it, yes, yes, no. You're not gonna be able to type that into the agreement. The buyer has to do that, but you wanna tell them, and that's why it's on the checklist, that's what we're doing. Okay?
Go back to the name change one. If we wrote a contract.
Purchase agreement?
Purchase agreement. If we wrote a purchase agreement, for now, we would have to use that.
If you wrote it today and it says that, yes,
Right, or next
to
week.
change it whenever they finally get it input in the system and they'll get an email sent.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're on the checklist, we did privacy policy. The last one says, go to option summary and click add option summary to purchase agreement. It's underlined because you don't see it here. It's not there. Where the hell is it? Guess what you have to do? You have to go to the option summary and you have to add it. So go back to the opportunity. Options. Let that populate. And scroll down to the bottom. What do you think's at the bottom?
Add options.
Add option summary to purchase agreement. Click that. Make sure it's grayed out. It takes you back up to the top. And then go back to the
So you would have
option.
already added options prior to doing all this.
Correct. So this is again for an inventory set. Okay. Does anyone remember from Salesforce training, I don't expect you guys to know this, something that you have to add to the agreement? Payments, exactly. So, you're looking at this box right here. We first went to the home site and assigned floor plan elevation and swing. On the plan pick page, we added discounts, fill out realtor and co-broker if they needed. Then the next one is all capital letters, payment and deposit amount. Guess what? This word says payments. So we simply go in here, we're gonna add a new payment. Payment for initial deposit. Payment type. We got, I don't know, cashier's check. And we received it. Do we have to populate all that stuff? Payment amount, 5K.
You have to do the
Check number.
receive date. Oh, you
Do
don't?
I?
I thought that,
Do
who was
I?
it that said that we were supposed to put a receive date, cause that's when the check has to be processed.
You can do it.
Okay.
It's on
If
the
I
check.
don't have to though, I'm not gonna put myself through more work, that's why I'm
It's
just
on the
asking.
checks.
So it'd be superfluous.
Check date. Superfluous. So go back to the opportunity. And then here, this is the part that people that haven't played around in Salesforce. Under here is purchase agreement. You gotta find it. It's not on
So I want to go back to that gray area.
graying out the option summary.
No, the date that you put in when you took the payment.
Just
So,
put it in there. I'm just doing it for the sake of quickness.
so give you an example. A check was taken yesterday,
Mhm.
but the customer didn't DocuSign everything yet. They're going to do it today.
Okay.
So the check was held over. Of course, it's still at
Get a
the
new
office
check.
today. You had to get a new check.
I would
Date
get a new
has to
check.
match, right?
Does that happen? Yes. From the training department, get a new check.
Okay.
Especially if it's a check. Now, get a new money order, that's a whole different thing. You gotta like void the money order and all that stuff.
But if it's a
just a
personal check,
just
they
get a
can
new
write
check.
another one. Okay.
Yeah. Best practice, get a new check.
Okay.
Okay, so simply every place that we said yes is now completed with these check boxes, right? So all you do is going through to print, check box. Now, does anyone remember what I taught you to do if there was a broker and not a broker?
Separate.
Separate. Do not put, if we had a broker on this, don't click here for cooperating broker and don't put their bonus on here. Send that in a separate envelope so that this envelope is just to the buyer. Okay? But every place there's a check next to it. Click, 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 click. It's like a little video game you guys play. But this is it, guys. We're done typing. It's not hard. All the way down here, what appears at the bottom magically? Our option summary. Hey Jimmy, thanks for that.
You got it.
Okay, so now we're actually going to send it for electronic signatures. So how do we do that? This is print selected contract documents, and there's a box here that says e-sign and it's checked. Okay? If you are 100% sure everything is accurate in the PDF, go ahead and proceed. But for right now, we're going to review it with them. So uncheck the e-sign. There's one at the top and one at the bottom. So uncheck those and click print selected contract documents. Now what this is doing is it's going to take all the information you just provided into a beautiful PDF. So it says please wait, printing. This shows up down at the bottom. See the little gray area says waiting for autoprolend.oracle sourcing? That means it's thinking. Don't freak out. just thinking. But you're gonna start clicking on some stuff because you're gonna get worried like it's still not doing anything. Don't worry, it's just thinking. Until it's not. So it's configuring your 72 plus pages of PDF for you to review. But again, first time you do this, you're gonna freak out. It's not there. And then it auto-populates. Make sure if you're going to a brand new computer that you have turned pop-up blockers on. That you can allow pop-up blockers from Salesforce, because this little thing right here, it's gonna show up just real quick. It'll say pop-up blocker, and you barely missed it. And you're like, it's not working, call the help desk. Just gotta click on the little thing that says I allow pop-ups from Salesforce.com. And here's your purchase agreement. This is actually 120 pages. I don't know what the hell I clicked on that made 120 pages. So scroll through it. This is exactly the stuff that you're gonna review. Best practice, I would review this with them. Go ahead and enlarge it because you got people with bad eyes. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just scroll by scroll, whatever. We're gonna review it. Oh, I misspelled your name. Just keep a little notepad to the right of little mistakes you might have made. Phone number's not correct, email address has a dot instead of a dash, whatever it might be. Review the purchase agreement with them at this time. Review the first 5 pages of it and then tell them everything else is on their own. Just kidding. So last week's exercise, take it through that. It's a PDF, so just X out of it, X out of it. And then if you needed to go back in and edit anything, you can do that at the content. Now, other than checking the box where it said e-sign and print selected documents, that's it, we're done. If we were done and they said yes to everything, they said we're ready to sign, great. It'll take you to a screen that says send for electronic signatures. You simply hit send, and it goes to them, and it goes to you. That's it.
Or if they're there, you do it in the office.
Yeah, so there'll be a selection for in office or out of office.
Right.
If they're there, do it in office so that you have accountability of it. But that's it. That's the whole purchase agreement. Ursula, you can stop recording now.
And,
How long was the video?
just had.